Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Paul Finkelstein with my online meet and greet. You could always find this if you too would like to do an interview at onlinemeetandgreet.com. I tried to pick everything you could say without having to spell it over the phone. Unlike my name, as you can see at the bottom, it's a little bit hard to say over the phone. You always have to spell it. Maybe you do the same thing. Today we have a special guest today. Her name is Melinda Pollard. How are you, Melinda?
Hi, Paul. How are you?
Great. It was great to meet you the other day over at the Carlisle. I learned so much about the organization that you are running over there. And I know that you were planning a special event, but we'll hear all about that within the questions that I would look forward to asking you today. The first question is probably a little bit more about you and your marketing capacity. What or who is Artis Senior Living? Tell us about Artis.
Great. Yeah. No, well, I am Melinda Pollard. I'm the Director of Community Relations with Artist Senior Living in Boca Raton. And Artist Senior Living is a premier memory care company that provides top of the line care for individuals who have diagnosis of some sort of memory impairment. But we are an assisted living that takes care of the day-to-day needs and then some. So we are a little different than the rest of the industry in the way that we serve our residents, in the way that we make their living experience unique to them. So if you've never visited Artists in Your Living, you have to come see what all the rage is about and the philosophy, the artist way, as we call it, that we live by and that our residents are served by.
Your location's only in Palm Beach, Broward?
Well, no. So we are in Boca Raton. We
Okay.
have another location opening soon in South Florida in Davie. But Artis has locations around the nation, about 18. So we're a fairly small company.
Excellent, excellent. That personalized service for being small, I imagine.
Yes, definitely.
And let's dive into question number two, which is what exactly is the longest day?
So the longest day, everyone knows about the Alzheimer's Association, or I hope they know about the Alzheimer's Association and their drive to raise funds and awareness about the diseases and more specifically Alzheimer's that impact many of our loved ones. And so the longest day is one of their signature fundraising days. Everyone has heard of the walk. But the longest day is the other one, which is a little newer. It happens on the longest day, summer solstice. And so they take that day and ask people to create events and do activities that would raise funds as fundraisers and to promote awareness for Alzheimer's. So that's going to be June 21st of 2019.
June 21st this year, coming up this month
Yeah,
in just a short
that's
time
right.
away.
Yeah.
Great cause, great fun, and a really important cause to say the least.
Yes.
The third question we have for you is tell us about Artist Boca Presents the Voice. Artist Boca Presents the Voice. What is that?
So you've heard about Artists in Your Living, you've heard about The Longest Day. Combine those two, and you get our event that we're doing to honor and raise funds on The Longest Day, which is Artist Boca Presents The Voice. And if any of you have ever seen the competition singing show on television called The Voice, where the judges hear the singers behind them and they turn around for the singers that they want on their team, that's what we're doing. It's going to be a ton of fun. We've got three celebrity judges, Pam Polani, who is a local elder law attorney, Michelle Belisari, who is a local Boca realtor, and Tino Negri with Comfort Care, who also does our support groups at Artist Boca. So they're going to be our judges. We've got singers. It's going to be a lot of fun. The judges will be choosing the singers. The audience will be choosing their favorite singer. There'll be a reception after, but it's going to be a really great time. And, you know, a time, who doesn't love music? And music goes hand in hand with dementia and as a way to help people through the disease.
Excellent, excellent, important cause, very important. I hope everybody was paying attention. And we're going to recap at the end as well. But I know you probably touched upon it, but how do you join in and all that fun that you mentioned, all the above? How do we join in the fun?
Well, like I said, it's a fundraiser, so the tickets are available by donation of $10 or more, and those can be purchased either at Artist Boca, which is at 5910 North Federal Highway in Boca Raton, right at the front desk, or they can contact me at 954-773-5860, or they can go to our link at the Alzheimer's Association Longest Day, which is alz.org/Artist Boca presents the voice.
Now, you need alz.org/, the rest of it.
Artist Artist Boca presents the voice.
Artist Boca presents the voice.
Yes.
alz.com, alz.org/ Artist Boca presents the voice.
Yes.
Everybody got that. Now, and to recap, in this interview or this internet show, we talked about artists, senior living with Melinda Pollard. I'm just looking at your name there to make sure I say it all right. And we talked about the longest day and what that is. I urge you to check that out in the beginning of this interview. And then we also talked about the Artist Boca presents the voice and how to get in on all that fun. Is there a fifth or surprise question that you're inclined to ask yourself and then answer it? Feel free if you'd like to.
Well, I'll tell you this. So parking can sometimes be a bear at Artist Boca because we are a memory care community. So there will be free valet for this event, as well as a reception afterwards for all of our donors.
Excellent, excellent as well. Excellent information. I'll wrap up this call. Stick around just for a second. Thanks, everybody, for joining us on onlinemeetandgreet.com. I'm Paul Finkelstein, our special guest, Melinda Pollard. Thanks so much for being with us today. And everybody have a super afternoon and a fantastic week. Ciao for now.